Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is the dumbing down of humanity and Christian witches. Now, we have to realize that in America, there is a dumbing down. This goes back at least to the 1800s. And what is staggering now is like with anything else, they're not hiding it, because if you don't have your intellectual capacity, how can you even get enraged to use that as a stepping stone to fight back? Picture this. What if your attention span didn't supersede 8 seconds? That's the current attention span of humanity right now. To be exact, 8.25 seconds. Now, what is the attention span of a fish? Goldfish specifically, 9 seconds. So you're below goldfish in an aquarium. Humanity. That's something to think about. Now, the attention span for a dog is maybe 2. So you're not looking too good. And this is what's alarming, is that nearly 20 to 25 years ago, it was way more than that. It has dropped by 25%. So it's been dropping each year into now. And not only that, they keep you like children. They want to overstimulate all your senses. They took a recent poll where they said that how many books have you read within a year? Only 17% have read at least 7 books out of an entire year. Now, if you're going to be an occultist, and I'm going to use this term for communication purposes only, or an individual that engages in the left-hand path or right-hand path, you have to study. There is no way around that. You have to study. Now, there are angels that will help you with that. There are demons that will help you with that. If you want to be more persuasive with your speech, run off a runway. And if you are excelling at your craft and you come upon somebody that wants to hurt you, there's a myriad of demons you can work with. You can work with Vini, and then you can work with one I connected with just recently, and that's Ame, or it's spelled like Amy, A-M-Y. And she's great to work with, and she also can help you find different ways of resources when it comes to money. So you have to understand that there are resources for you. And as far as the dumbing down, again, there's a beautiful book that was written, The Deliberate Dumbing Down by Charlotte Ezebart. Now, she was the Secretary of Education when Ronald Reagan was in office. Now, to get that book, and just to show you how profound it is, that book on Amazon is $297. But you can get the PDF if you want to. And I read this over a decade and a half ago. Beautiful read, but it can be very demoralizing. Now, let's go on to Christian witches. Something that I will agree with Christians on, and it's not just myself, it's many other dark practitioners, what we agree on. Christian witch is an oxymoron. I don't really understand what it is, but I've heard the term bandied around a lot because it makes it expressly clear, in Deuteronomy as well as Galatians and Acts that you're not supposed to have anything to do with witchcraft. So I really don't understand that. That's like saying that you're a pedophile with morals. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Yes, I'm a child toucher, but I'm a child toucher with integrity. That makes absolutely 0 sense. But I had to learn this when I was part of a moderator sect in an occult group that had various practitioners, whether it dealt with Wicca, the Norse pantheon, etc. And Mentor wants to share this story with you. And this is why you keep your mouth shut when you're doing certain things on a great esoteric level. There was this Christian witch from Austin, Texas, to be exact, that had infiltrated one of our orders. And later on, a Fey witch and someone who was dealing with Wicca and Mexican folk magic from the West Coast, they discovered what she really was. And she was a witch for Trump. And she had infiltrated the group. Now, in the past, there was a group on Facebook by an organization, Binding Trump, that had over 4,900 members. The thing that I'm trying to put across is keep your mouth shut when you're doing certain things. And then infiltration, don't never think it could happen to you, because I learned that. And history teaches that. And how do you infiltrate any movement? The person that you want to do with the agent provocateur, this is how it works. William O'Neill infiltrated the original Black Panther Party. Fred Hampton was the chairman. So basically, the police or law enforcement community made William O'Neill this deal that he dare not refuse. Tell you what, William, you could go to prison. You could be in a concrete menagerie for stealing a car, among other things, or you can go and work for us. Simple, cut, and dry. So what had happened was there was a special called Eyes on the Prize 1983. He gave an interview. And after that interview that detailed the women's rights movement, civil rights, and the Black Power era, William O'Neill ended up dead. So what am I saying? That a lot of people don't abandon their ability to survive or their politics simply because they are a part of any movement, craft, or organization. But because many of us have been dumbed down, we are oblivious to this. Imagine, you're not even on the playing field as fish. And this has been done. And right now they're further accelerating the process to make sure that there will be a collective of mouth-breathing troglodytes. Picture that. So that's something that one could lean on. But there are always ways to raise your intellectual alchemy, and that means that you cannot procrastinate, and you're going to have to get your hands dirty. So you're starting out and you're trying to get your associates in alchemy. Then you will get your bachelor's in esoteric sciences. And then if you're lucky, you will get your master's in demonosophy and angel magic. And if you're really, really great, you will get your PhD in necromantic sciences. So that's something to aspire to. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.